What is up, my kaijus? It's your boy Tzilla coming at you today, and we have a new unboxing for y'all. So, as you guys can see from the thumbnail, we are unboxing a Power Rangers Lightning collection figure. This is going to be our first one, if I'm not mistaken, on the channel. I'll be looking for more, but the Target that I live near doesn't really get them very often, and when they do, they sell out immediately. So I ended up talking to like a person there, and they were just like, yeah, it comes out we put out stock every Friday, and by the end of the day, it's gone. So as we go through just this unboxing and looking at the quality of these figures, I'm not going to be comparing them to the old Bandai set. As you guys know, a lot of you may know, Hasbro has taken over the toy license and the TV show license for Power Rangers. So the Lightning collection was made in essentially to celebrate the Power Rangers seasons, all of the past, and to give them the high quality figures that they really do enjoy. But that is beyond the point. As you guys can see this thumbnail, we are unboxing the SPD Shadow Ranger. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Alrighty, my kaijus. So here we are. And as you guys can see, look at the details on the figure. Look at the box. It really does, to me, it celebrates like the Power Rangers toys by celebrating each individual Ranger or even villain that they plan on doing. And by doing this, it makes you really excited for the Power Rangers figures that are coming out. So without further ado, let's go ahead and unbox Doggy Kruger from his cage ultimately. Oh, I need my knife. I need my knife. This tape here is super strong. And ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to use a knife, always either cut away from yourself or just try to peel it with your fingers and not worry about it. So let's go ahead and pop this bad boy open. I'm really excited for this figure because if I'm not mistaken, Bandai has only made one Shadow Ranger figure in all of the collection. And I love that they do this too. They give you the Power Ranger symbol in the back. So it looks really nice. And I hope you guys don't mind me using a white background. I know you guys can see like a little bit over here in this general area that you can see this here. I could just slide those over and then you could probably see like the Elite Trainer boxes on this side. So this is a work in progress. I'm definitely thinking about getting a light box, but that is not the point. And also I really do like the box itself because, as I said, it celebrates the one Ranger, and then you can eventually like get your whole team together, if you know what I mean. So without, let me pop this right there so you guys can see that face the whole time. So let's go ahead and take a look at all the stuff that you do get. You get a set of hands, 1, 2, a spiral for the sword here. I have no idea what that is. And the SPD morpher for him, as you guys see, and then the figure, and then a replaceable swappable head for Doggy Kruger, the Commander Kruger also, as he is known in the Power Rangers mythos, because he was the leader, or at least the commander of the SPD squad that eventually got his own morpher to go ahead and help his team fight the demons that these guys face. And look how tight that was in there. That was ridiculous. That took a little bit to get out. Oh my goodness. All right, so we're going to take a look at the articulation on this bad boy. So his whole head moves. It goes a full 360 on here, which is freaking great. And it looks down and the chin to the chest, which is, I think, is a very important stance, because if you do it that way, he looks like he's pissed. Don't you think? Like if he's standing like this, he looks pissed. Anyways, that's beyond the point. And his head goes decently back, but it doesn't go all the way back. So be prepared for that. But you do get the full 360 arm, and then if you can't hear it because I'm using a lavalier mic, but it's like a satisfying click. His shoulders doesn't go too high, unfortunately, but if you turn it this way, he can also move it this way, because actually you can move it that way. You just got to be a little bit more forceful, but don't do it too hard. It's about, I think it's 2 clicks there. So 1, 2, and boom, you have a fully posable range of motion. He can't go all the way up like all the other pieces, like some of the other things do, but you can just twist his arm up and do that. So I'm not too worried about that. Then you have a fully posable torso, there, which is really cool because it sits on that ball joint there and it just allows him to spin. You have this vest on him, which is really, really nice. And look at the detail on that. I didn't realize it. You know, it's funny. Growing up, when I was watching Power Rangers, I thought it was a 100 on his suit, but I think it's just 00. Anyways, and then but beyond that, let's go ahead and then he can do his thighs, raise his legs up decently high. He can kick pretty well. You do have the knee articulation, 1, 2, 3, 4, it feels like. 1, 2, that's 3, 4. Yeah, so about 4 articulations of the knee, which is really, really good. You can't spin the knee though, unfortunately. Well, you can, but it doesn't feel right. It definitely feels like it would break if you rotated that. And then you can click his ankle there, and you can push it back as well. So that's about 3 or 4 clicks as well. That is all. And then I didn't even talk about his elbow. He can elbow it. He also looks like he's asking a teacher to use the bathroom there. So, but this figure is awesome. And look at the details. You have the stripes. Excuse me. I always forget that I'm using my phone camera. But you have the stripes going down, which looks really, really, really nice. And then you have if you guys can see there, it's like small details on the suit itself that really, really pops it out. And then you have the SPD symbol. Oh, no. Come on, phone. Oh, I'm going to tap my phone, see if I can focus on it. There you go. There you go. But you can kind of see the SPD symbol there. And he stands pretty tall. If I'm not mistaken, the figure itself is 6 inches. So, yeah, 6 inches if I'm not mistaken. And I'm having issues standing him by himself. But I think I just have him leaning forward a little too much. There you go. There you go. He looks great though. Look at that. That looks phenomenal. And then let's go ahead and pop out his accessories here. I didn't even know what this leash thing was. This blue leash thing. Oh, it's a neck piece. It's a neck piece. So if you guys want to swap out head to the Ranger, to the actual Doggy Kruger head. Excuse me as I go ahead and pull that bad boy out. He just it sits underneath the neck to make it look like he has a collarbone, or at least some type of neck. Excuse me as this thing is focusing on, and look at the detail on this thing though. The absolute monstrous amounts of detail on this guy. He has the scales, he has the wingtip ears, elf ears as I call them, or even Aquaman ears. He has the not cornrows, that's not cornrows. The dreadlocks, he looks good. This looks really, really good. I want to swap the head out in the middle of this video, or at least in a bit, so you guys can take a look at that. And then let's pop out the morpher here, because the morpher looks really, really good. I really do like enjoy the design of the morpher here. So I'm gonna I have to block it out because there's so much stuff. So it looks really, really nice, and you're getting a lot of bang for your buck in this. I paid $20 for this set. So that is really, really cool. I'm going to pop the morpher on his foot. Let's go ahead and pop the hands out. Let's see what other hands you do get. Come on, hands. And then you pop this other set of hands out. Oh, nope. As you guys heard, I dropped the crap out of it. And where did it go? I can't even see it on the floor here. Oh, there it is. I almost rolled over it. That'd have been dangerous. Anyways, you get another set of hands. You get a balled fist. Yeah, that's a balled fist. So you can't do much with this hand. But you also get a ninja hand, as I'm going to call it. Like, because he's doing his ninja disappearing act. I don't know what this is for, to tell you the truth. Because if this hand can hold the morpher in it, yeah, this hand holds the morpher in it. So I really wouldn't know what to do with the other 2 hands, to tell you the truth. Does it hold the morpher? This doesn't even... There you go. He's holding the morpher like that. And let's pop out the piece de resistance, as I like to call it, because his sword is probably one of the coolest weapons to come out of the series, in my honest opinion. Here is the Doggy Kruger blade. Like, hold on, I gotta just... This thing looks freaking awesome. It's not as detailed as I was hoping. I know this is... I don't think this was silver if I'm not mistaken, in the show. I think it was blue. But the detail on this is really, really nice. So I really, really, really do appreciate that they like went above and beyond for some of these just weapon pieces. You know what I mean? So let's go ahead and pop his sword in. And look at that. That looks awesome. He looks great. And then you get the blue spiral piece, which just goes on the sword like so, to make it look like he's doing his special move. Oh man. I did not expect this when I was getting this. I thought it was gonna, like, I expected a decently good toy, but I didn't expect something like that, like this, you know? So I am pleasantly surprised by this. And as I said, I'm gonna go ahead and swap. I'm trying to just pose him. Look at that. His sword is kind of heavy. So I understand why the 2-finger one is there. So you can rest it on his fingers and just kind of drop the knee a little bit. Like, that's like new toy problems, right? New toy problems. Unless my hand is just really loose in there, which I don't think it is. At least from what I'm feeling here, is it's just new toy, new problems. You know, you gotta figure it out. So let's go ahead and swap out the Doggy Kruger head, because that's what I want to see, how easy it is to do that, so you guys can get a full-on understanding of it. Oh, he just pops out. Sweet, sweet. That's awesome. And so you got to put the neck piece on, which is the bigger, the lighter color on the front, and it drops in front of the collar there, and you just kind of pop the head back on. There you go. There you go. That looks really, really, really cool. Oh man, he looks bomb. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed today's opening, please hit that like button down below. Come join the Kaiju Kingdom by hitting that subscribe button. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you very much for coming out and just checking out the video. And if you enjoyed today's unboxing, please hit that like button. Come join the Kaiju Clan by hitting that subscribe button as well. And may the power protect you. So have a wonderful night. Peace.